Good morning, beloved. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever it is that you are watching the broadcast. Hello, 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 hello. It is wonderful to connect with you, wonderful to say hi, wonderful to say what is up in your world, what is going on with you, what is happening with you. Wonderful to say what is up in your world. So, hello, hello, hello. For those of you who will be live, yes, 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 let's make it happen. For those who will hashtag it and replay it, I love it, I love it, I love it. For those who will be used by Papa at some point down the road. And then for those of you who will be on, I don't know you on, and I might not never know you on, I can appreciate that. So let's do it, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. Let's make this thing called life happen. Let's make it happen. Let's make it do what it do. All right. So, um, again, for those of you who will be live, I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's do it. For those who will hashtag it and replay it, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. For those of you who will be on, I don't know you on, and I might not never know you on. And then for those of you who will be used by Papa at some point down the road to encourage this girl. Yes, 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 and yes. That is such a wonderful thing. And my soul appreciates the encouragement that comes with you just reminding me that the way I show up blesses your soul. The way that I show up benefits you. The way that I show up is an encouragement to you. So I am grateful. I am grateful for that. And I'm grateful for you. I am grateful for that. And I am grateful for you. Let's see if these are the same ones. And so, how do I know? How do I know? It's probably the same one. Let's see if we can find another one. Yeah, that's her. And so, what am I looking for? I'm looking to, I want to get into it. Trying to change something, trying to look something. 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right. Good morning, Judith. Good morning and welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And I don't know how to tell this. Anyway. Okay. So we are talking about this notion of because we get to have an amazing Q2. We get to have an amazing Q2. An amazing Q2. We get to have it. What do you think about that? That we get to have an amazing Q2. Good morning, Dorian. Good morning, Erica. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We get to have an unforgettable Q2 if we choose to. If we choose to have an unforgettable Q2, guess what we get to? It's up to us. We get to decide that our Q2 is going to be unforgettable. We'll see things that we've never seen before. We can do things we've never done before. We can go places we have never gone before. Good morning, Letitia. Good morning. Good morning, Tanya. Welcome, welcome. Like we get to decide that that will be our experience, that we will go, see, do, have in ways that has never been available for us before. What say you? What say you? What say you? And so I invite us to just lean into that space, lean into the space that says, oh, yeah, that's available for me. Oh, yeah, as a matter of fact, I'm already living it. I'm already leaning into it. So you think about anything that you've ever accomplished, like anything that you've already have, and think about how it feels like when someone gives you something, when you have it, when you have upset, when you have obtained it, possession of it, Or if it's somebody who you absolutely can trust and they say they're going to give you something, you say, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You're thanking them because you already know it's yours. There is no doubt in your mind that this thing is available for you. So you feel it already. If someone says, you know what, I'm going to, and you know that person's track record and you know that it's a done deal, you already feel the appreciation of having it, although it isn't yours yet. Although you're not in physical possession of it, you already feel the emotional, the soul appreciation. Let me tell y'all, there's some secret sauce in there. That's like calling those things that be not as though they were. Thank you for the love. That's the idea of calling those things that be not as though they were, beloved. That's what that is. That is leaning into the dream and living it out in your now. And then your brain is like, yes, 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 this is our true lived reality. That's what your brain is, and that's what we want to be. We want to be in those spaces. We don't want to be in lack and disbelief. We don't want to be in desperation, right? And we don't want to be beggars. We want to be beers. Being versus begging, right? That's going to be my 7th course of the year. Begging versus being, right? You better know it. And look, the self-love course begins Tuesday. If you would like to take the self-love journey, self-love, a gift you give yourself, self-love, it is. We start that journey on Tuesday. It is a 6-week course. No, it's not. It's a 4-week course. And it's the 3rd course of our Freedom Series. We are using my book, Self-Love, a gift you give yourself. My first book, my first work. We're going to be using this. We're going to be journeying through our self-love journey here. It's an easy read. You can read it in a couple of sittings. And so get the book, because that's the material that we're going to use going through the course. And y'all know I'm fluid and flexible. So actually, we are not going to start the course next Tuesday, just because I really haven't had time to get people registered, to advertise it well, and or to just get the links out there. So I want everybody to be able to get the book. I want us to be prepared. I want us to be ready for the course. So let's go on and take one more week off. Let's take one more week off. I'll get it together. Y'all know. But this is how I do it, right? This is how I do it. Let's take one more week off. Let me get my act together, and we will start a week after we originally said we were going to start. Okay. So yeah, that'll be better, because instead of rushing, let's not rush into it. Let's take our time, and we'll take 4 weeks. We'll go through the course, and we've got room. We've got room in the schedule. We've got wiggle room in the schedule. So that's what we'll do. We'll start it in not this coming Tuesday, but the Tuesday after. All right, beloved. Okay. So get your book. If you would like to be in the self-love course, that will start now, not on the, what do we have it on? We had it on the, let me see what that date is. That will start now. April. Instead of starting on the 9th, it's going to start on the 16th. Yes. Yep. Instead of starting on the 9th, we're going to start on the 16th. And that'll be good. Let's start on the 16th, and that will take us through 16th, 23rd. It'll take us through May 7th, and that'll be great. So get your book, because we're going to dive into self-love, a gift you give yourself. This is the work that launched everything. And so if you'd like to take the journey for the first time, wonderful. If you'd like to take it for another time, wonderful. If you'd like to take it for another time. So let's take another week's break from our courses. And then we will start this on the 16th of April. On the 16th of April, we will start this course. But you want to get the book. And if you're in Detroit and you want to get the book from me, you can contact me and we can meet, and I'll get you the book, because I actually have them as well. I have them. Books are $20. Books are $20. So if you Well, they're 20 books if I mail them. They're $15 if you get them in person. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, so I got to process. Got to process. Anyway, if you're getting them from me, right? If I don't have to mail them, they're 20. If I have to mail them, they're 20. If you get them from me, they're $15. $15, or 20 if I got to mail. Okay. All righty. All right. Yep. That's the way it is. That's the way we're doing it. So because we get to have, oh, good morning, Sherry Naylor and Bernadette. Welcome, welcome. Because we get to have an unforgettable Q2, if we choose to. Why 5 a.m.? Because why we get up this early, why we do what we do, why we have these ongoing conversations, why don't we just sleep in the morning? Why don't we just forego it and let it go? Because we get to have an unforgettable Q2 if we decide to. Because we get to have an unforgettable Q2 if we decide we're going to. Because we do, we get to decide. We get to decide. So, what will make your Q2, your quarter two, your April, May, and June? April, May, and June of 2024. What will make your Q2 unforgettable? What will make it unforgettable? April, May, and June of 2024. What would make it unforgettable for you? Like amazingly, deliciously, wondrously, wonderfully unforgettable. When you enter into July 1 and you look back over your shoulder, you be like, that was delicious. That was amazing. That was wonderful. That was phenomenal. That was breathtaking. That was delightful, delectable. What will it take for that to be your response? Right? And so I invite us to consider what it will take for us to have those kind of unforgettable. Like, why have the run of the mill every day when we can have unforgettable? Now, for some people, run of the mill every day is what works for them. I'm not downing that. I'm talking to those of us who are in this camp. I'm talking about those of us who believe that there is more, that we are like, we're satisfied and content with what we have. Like, we're grateful with what we have. We're grateful for what we've been blessed with so far. We are grateful for all those things, and we are eager for more, right? So we are content, we are grateful, and we're eager for more. We're looking forward to our next. We're looking forward to greater, more expansive, deeper, broader. We're looking forward to the phenomenal possibilities of. Yes, and yes, we are. We're looking forward to those things. So what will it be like, beloved, what will it be like when we know that there's more, know that there's greater, know that there's expanded possibilities, when we know that there is this phenomenal opportunity? What will it be like when we know that there is more available for us, and we live into and out of that space, right? We live into and out of that place and that space. What will it be like when we know that we have more available for us? And because that more is now our reality, is now our lived reality, right? What will you feel like when you're walking out the thing you've only imagined? Let me tell you, if we'll do our part, show up. Can you imagine? Think about this. The only work you have to do is to show up in your life. Papa has already done the rest. All you have to do is show up for you. Keep showing up. Keep getting up. Keep believing. Keep knowing. Keep trusting. Keep doing. Get back up. Try it again. Believe again. Hope again. Be in action again. Be inspired again. All you have to do is keep showing up. You get the idea, act on it. You find a settling in your spirit, then be settled with it. All you have to do, beloved, is keep showing up. Look, I want to remind us that we've got the revolution coming up. Self-love revolution, y'all. It's coming up Q2. So we are launching into, get ready, get set, and go. Q2 Self-Love Revolution, April the 4th, right? Tomorrow, that's tomorrow. Is that tomorrow? Today is Wednesday. Is that today, April the 3rd? Lord, this month is flying already. Yes, that's tomorrow. Q2, the Self-Love Revolution. See, that's what I love about you is honesty. You don't sugarcoat anything. If you don't know, Dr. Catherine E. James, her self-love course is awesome, and she is awesome. Thank you, honey bun. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right. So Q2, join us tomorrow, April the 4th, from 7 to 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You do not want to miss the revolution. You do not want to miss the revolution. Q2, join us, and bring your pom-poms, bring your loud voices, bring your animation, bring yourself, because we are launching into our Q2. We are celebrating Q1. We're looking back over and celebrating Q1, and we are launching into Q2, taking it by storm, everything that there is. So write down that Zoom link, write it down. If you're in the mailing list, you should have gotten a letter, an invitation to this in your email. All right, beloved. All right. So, because we get to have an unforgettable quarter two, because we get to have an unforgettable Q2, right? You get to have an unforgettable Q2. I get to have an unforgettable Q2. Do you know who our Papa is? I'm just asking you, do you know who our Papa is? Because if you know who our Papa is, then you understand why this is a guarantee. All he asks of us is that we show up as ourselves. We don't have to be like nobody else. We don't have to talk like nobody else, walk like nobody else, sing like nobody else, read like nobody else, create like nobody else, work like nobody else. All we have to do is show up as ourselves and continue to walk the journey that is ours to walk. That's all we got to do. Show up as yourself, walk the journey that's yours to walk in the season. And you know what? Things change in different seasons. At different times, at different seasons, our journey will look different. I'm fluid and flexible. Like, I'm available for something different. I'm available to do something different. I'm going to do something as long as it works. But as soon as it stops working, my mind, my soul starts to say, I'm not sure that this is working. I'm not sure that we want to do this. I'm not sure. When my soul starts to do that, I'm like, okay, I pay attention, because either I need to make some adjustment in the way that I'm doing the thing, or the thing is coming to an end. And I'm okay for things coming to an end that no longer serve my soul's purpose. Did you hear that? I'm okay with things coming to an end when they no longer serve my soul's purpose, which means they're no longer serving my intention for life, Papa's intention for me for life. And why do I want to spin my wheels doing what doesn't serve? Because if it's not serving Papa, it's not serving me, it's not serving you. Even if it feels like I'm blessing you, I'm not serving you to the best of my ability when I'm doing something that isn't mine to do. Get in your lane, boo. Get in your lane. Get in your lane. Stay in your lane. Know what your lane is. Own your lane. Honor your lane. Get out of mine. Right? And I'm going to get out of yours. Like, we don't serve each other well by being in each other's lane. We don't. What is yours to do? Don't do what's mine to do. Like, don't do what's mine to do. Do what's yours to do. Right? Do what's yours to do. It hinders us when other people are doing what is other people's role to do it. One of the things that is, that used to be really a pet peeve of mine is if I'm asked to do something, I go to do it only to discover that you asked somebody else to do it and they're doing it. And then I show up doing it and it's a repeat effort that one of us could have been doing something else. Beloved, let me just say this. If I'm doing something, I am likely making a sacrifice to do it because there's so much in my life that I get to do. I love to do it. Like, I love my life. I love what I do. I love how I show up. I love why I'm showing up, all those kinds of things. And so if you ask me to do something for you and I say yes, then that means I've looked at my schedule, I've moved things around, and I've made space for you. Now, if I show up and then we've got a duplicate, somebody else is there doing what I could have done, right? I mean, somebody else is doing what I've done, and it's just a duplicate, and it did, and both of us weren't needed. I got to do some emotional work at that point because I'm a little irritated, just for a hot second, because I'm not staying in that space. That suppressed emotion doesn't support me. So I'm not going to stay there long, but I am going to let you know we won't do this again. That means the next time you go to ask me for something, I'm going to be hesitant and I'm going to question you as to whether or not, do you really need me to do this? Or is it somebody else who could do this? Because if somebody else could do it, like, I'm okay with that because I've got plenty to do, plenty. But I want my time to be maximized. I want my time to be maximized. I want my time to be exponentially maximized. I do. That's what I want my time to be, exponentially maximized. And it's not when I'm wasting time doing something that's not really necessary for me to do. Okay? All right. Now that we got that lesson, then that way we're all blessed, right? That way we are all blessed. So, beloved, I love you. I do. I value you. I appreciate you. Make sure you join the More Love Please movement. Make sure you join the movement, and make sure that you join the movement, and make sure that you join us tomorrow. No cost to you. It is my service. Every quarter we will launch into the next quarter, firing each other up, encouraging each other, inspiring each other, holding each other accountable, checking in from Q1. Be ready to check in. What did you accomplish in Q1? What did you do in Q1 that you had never done before? What did you do in Q1 that's preparing you for Q2? What did you do in Q1 that you decide you never gonna do again? What did you do in Q1 that just blessed your soul? So we want to look at your Q1, and we want to actually celebrate your preparation, the beginning of your launching in, our launching in to Q2. All right, beloved, I love you. I love you immensely. And did you know that at the moment Abba gave us our breath, me and you, we forfeited, we relinquished, we gave up the right to not be amazing. You and I just don't have the right to not be amazing because we are anyway. So if we act like we're not, we're having an identity crisis. Okay? All right, talk to you soon. Bye-bye for now. See you tomorrow.